Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia answer question was say enura ye kan ho asem kire enti oye de hu say ye be busa no question about the Gamro was or say ye kan ho asem kire no enti Kwadwo Sheldon e be ka kire say sa questions we ya amfa ama no Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia de hu say e busa question about the Gamro.
You know, the intention for doing that media encounter the next day after we had announced our manifesto was to turn the attentions of Ghanaians from the NDC manifesto.
And you busa no question about Coco Bodan winning. Now the phone so he could have sent a text message to the Coco with you say this question one new year and all the about. But Nippon say for man shows wouldn't anything about Coco Board. I wish for my Kwaba at the Bas channel. So channel did the solid TV and then the or share me subscribe to the channel we say me can assured the person information be tough for my own and kind to be a cow say or share now subscribe and fast was on say content be able to be on ebekabi na ene anopai awie anwumre amane a ye de ebro and say anka ne Ghana man pani John Mahama ababonte de ensemi e de ababetudwa e de afa Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia say ne media press na oye ye no ho o kire say papa nankasa na wo moa ne ho say oba ba miti ensemhwefo na emu say ND for akwa launch a very successful by manifesto no ono de eno ebe famu o kire say o kwan ya fa so eyi e questions bia no a enye questions na no na so wo yi no o say wo se nipa kasa na wo so aka nipa opposite twantro na me pese ye videos mienu bi e ba ba ni aba be bon komo kakra we de e amane bo a ehu hia say e wo se de bro ye first video Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia Kwadwo Sheldon ebusa about Gamro can you first answer a question
seen come into the media space to complain about royalties they receive from Gamro. These artists, they come out, they complain about receiving 300 CDs, 200 CDs, 500 CDs. Someone has created about 32 albums, a collection of royalties on his behalf, paying 300 CDs, 200 CDs, and 400 CDs. You see them come in the news complaining about these things, and it looks like Gamro has not been enabled to collect royalties when it comes to our artists. And in certain jurisdictions, artists can release one song and eat off it for the rest of their lives. We don't see that here. And I want you to let me know what you are going to do to help enable Gamro to be able to collect royalties effectively, so that our artists wouldn't retire. And as on social media,
want to implement an e-visa policy for all international visitors to Ghana to make visa acquisition fast, and roll out a visa-free policy for all nationals of African and Caribbean countries visiting Ghana. We'll also establish, in partnership with the private sector, a streaming and digital management platform for Ghanaian content developers in the creative arts industry. And we want to also establish a travel protocol service for the creative community to enable artists, performers, and other creatives honor.
Abusha for that is Kwadwo Sheldon question Obusa Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia video na makwakohe no mahu answer Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia edemai me pese akwa John Mahama so video na de bana me se Mahama o deserve so kasa asem.
Launch our manifesto on the 24th of August. Immediately, our opponents announced that they were going to do a media encounter on the 25th of August, the very next day. You know, the intention for doing that media encounter the next day after we had announced our manifesto was to turn the attentions of Ghanaians from the NDC manifesto. That was the main reason that they decided to do a media encounter the very next day after we launched our manifesto. But you see, when you do something with devious intention, it backfires on you. When you do something with devious intention, it backfires on you.
Video ni mi na kwa akohwaba no. Utie Kwadwo Sheldon question Obusa Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Wose enyumtofo sika bi ye fa ne Gamro na ye Ghana Music Rights Organization Ochire say ukọ elsewhere obi bọ nwum ba akwa saa sika no obetuma didi nwa na Ghana say no bia nwum tini yokatam sika bia 150 Ghana cedis 300 Ghana cedis anka sika 3 million that 1.5 e de no ba obeye Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia e de ko nwanya de be fa flat rate so ana fe maye e-gate enti anyum to fo no betimi anya access akwa abontene akwa akobo programs empeni say sa 7 baby near dance the 7 for baby dia dance money. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, was he prepared for this program? And what about Baba exposed Kwadwo Sheldon? Munti video ni yo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say me be balo enlano ye kan gamu no wasem kire me. And Dr. Mahmoud dey who say you be question about gamu no. And say kan no wasem kire no. Me pese mu tie video ni ye de make how come back na we tie video Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia answer question was say enura ye kan ho asem kire me enti oye de hu say ye be busa no question about the gun we was or say ye kan ho asem kire no and the Kwadwo Sheldon e be ka kire say sa questions we ya amfa ama no Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia de hu say ye busa question about the gun John Mahama raise point be say was say Osha Kwanya Faso a bad press conference. He came unprepared because no somebody had kata the NBC for manifesto so. I no correct and answer no correct. But you could see that some of the answers are provided and you're correct. Everything Cocoa border. A Busan's question about Cocoa border was say, oh, nim shefa. As your form motion media dancer said, you be at 10 questions, 10 batch of questions, and assist him. And ye busa no question about Cocoa border no him. Now the phone ekura na yede. And all the CEOs, all the party apparatus or when people, they were watching the program. So he could have sent a text message to the Cocoa CEO say, this question wanu yen say now the aba. But nipa say for man and shout we are part of the current management team. We need anything about Cocoa board. So he came unprepared. Now, Yansha say, since when and Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ebe dan obi asabi oros or stammer and John Mahama asem no kan no go fit be agro no die so busa no question na opese wo dwe no ho aboni trima kan asema no wa start na and I think no wa sede kakra abusha o me for manage obi oye serious person sim me say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia approve say he can leave this country we approve say we incompetent won't me show man so reason is say we shall mess cost or my now me read something about yes say common games be a bass or African games be a bass for young country yes say yet the $4.5 million at the tax and my mom for the same yeah country say yet the $3 million at the to internet now the any upon a communicate $3 million for internet yet the course our France Paris and said almost spending and Sanyama winner under the watch of Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia when the president Akufo-Addo. And you know what I say budget no it's not your budget and your budget be and you just about all the digital budget and your budget be and you be amawa all the executive project Adam said Dr. Mahmoud when that's how for when you budget na and your budget no and now o commission project jeto o cut sword budget na unim say since na who say budget e no e president di na so nye vice president so na ubusa amisata questions no na unim say budget no nye budget na unim say budget no enye budget yana abusuafo yakwa video ne me pese Ghana mabunu Ghana for beto aba ewe enye me MPP enye me NDC enye me asantini me simni momempe a good leader yenfa MPP ni ndisi tuani yenfa Alan Members ni yehwe ni pa beto aba mane because baby o man ne kon utie scandals e kosopa under the watch of this MPP the Ghana president Babekle wo hwe se de yensuo yensase essay under the watch of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne Nana Akufo-Addo and these two political parties see ento abamamo Mahama time because so anebusa MPP ni ade akoso wo say NDC yebi ntin ne pamo no ana de waba o ba no bra be chi no na si ya no nti so ba be ye bi and the probability say MD so ba so be bi so e high enti omo an chichi no e kwose abusuafo aye solid say e kan me say ye de hourly update bebro koso atena channel no so ye de news update bebro nyame boa 7 pm so no ye de major program so e bebro